Hey guys, my name is Brendan Morrison, and I want to talk you guys through mastering your touchdown rise. Now I'm going to go super in-depth and try and cover a lot of things, so hopefully, regardless of what skill level you are, you can get something out of this tutorial. Now if you're having a lot of trouble landing your touchdown rise, what I'd recommend is training all the rise variations. Sailor Moons, Gumbies, Rise, and TDR. If you train all four, chances are you'll get really good at them really fast, because you'll get very comfortable with putting your hands down or not putting your hands down. So go back, train the prerequisites. Now the first point that I really want to go over is your left leg is doing most of the work when you do a touchdown rise. So condition that leg, specifically your glutes. Your glutes on your left leg is what's responsible for that driving back motion. So strengthen your butt. I'll show you a few conditioning drills to do that. The other thing to focus on is train all your rise variations, Gumbies, touchdowns, Sailor Moons. Train them all from a reversal. So start with your left leg forward and just bring it back. Starting from standing in a reversal will be harder, but it'll be a great conditioning drill and a great thing to do to get you more comfortable with the skill. Now the second thing I want to talk about is your arms. When you do your touchdown rise, you're going to be doing three motions with your arms. First motion is going to be your left arm is going to drop in front of you. Then your right arm is going to scoop really close to the ground. Then you're going to place your left arm on the ground. So you're doing a little windmill motion with your arms. What really helps me is when I do touchdown rises and when I was first learning them and getting comfortable with the skill, I'd say in my head as I did the skill, drop, scoop, place. And that way I get every motion of my arms. Plus the angle at which you swing your arms also establishes your axis of rotation, which is super important if you're swinging into a higher level skill, like a double cork or any sort of variation. Now the third thing I want to talk about involves the mistake that I had when I was first learning my touchdown rise. I hated it. I couldn't swing out of it. That's because I was touching down. I wasn't pushing off the ground. When I do a touchdown rise, I place my left hand down, then I push through my shoulder to get my chest up. You have about 6 inches of range there, and you need to push using that shoulder to get your chest up after your TDR. Now, if my hand is here, I'm not going to be able to get into that eagle position. So after I TDR, I'm going to bring it down to about a little bit under a 45, and then as I swing my right arm up, it'll meet my left, and then I can complete my set. Fourth thing I want to say is to stay on the balls of your feet. We have a lot of muscles in our leg. We have bicep femoris, we have your abductors and your adductors, your hamstring complex, and that's all around your thigh. But you also have your calf complex. You have the gastrocs and you have the soleus. Using these, when you TDR, will help you get so much higher and help you push all the way through. And that's why I usually recommend people point their toes when they trick. Now the fifth and final thing I want to talk about is blocking, the process of changing horizontal momentum into vertical momentum. You'll notice when Mike Guthrie did his quad cork, and when he does anything out of a TDR, his TDR takes up a lot of room, usually 2 or 3 panels. And then whatever thing he's doing after it, he doesn't travel at all because all the horizontal momentum that he had going into it is changed into vertical. That's why he's able to trick so high. So after you TDR and as you initiate that swing, push against it. Set your hips forward a little bit so that way you don't travel backwards as much. And you'll get a lot higher after the TDR and to do whatever trick you want. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Those are the big 5 things I wanted to say about touchdown rise. Hopefully it can help you turn yours from a skill that's just okay into your favorite setup into cork swings. Before you go though, I wanted to say I started a Patreon. The Mastering series is really fun, but it's not free for me. I have to pay the gas money to get to the gym. I bought a new mic, which cost a good amount of money. And if you guys can help support me in doing this, I can make these tutorials as my job while I'm in school. And good quality tutorials is something the community has really lacked and something that I want to give the community. So please check out my Patreon page. I have a few rewards set up for however much you donate because I want to give you something while you help the community get something. Thank you guys so much. Making these is amazing and I want to do it for a long time. And hopefully I'll see you next week.